If you really want to have wealth, master these 10 principles. Building wealth requires more than a high income. If you want wealth, it requires mastering fundamental principles that guide intelligent financial decisions. Let's explore 10 essential principles that can transform your financial future. 1. The foundation: living below your means. According to a Federal Reserve study, 37% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency expense. This statistic highlights why living below your means is crucial. You can't build wealth if you spend all the money you make and have none left over for an emergency fund or investing. The 50/30/20 rule provides a practical framework. Allocate 50% of your income to necessities, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and investments. If you can't start with 20% savings, just start wherever you can, like 1%, and increase it with any raises. Work to get your budget percentages in line over time. Take Warren Buffett as an example of living below his means. Despite his billions, he still lives in the house he bought in 1958 for $31,500 and drives a basic car. Living below your means will free up capital to invest for a lifetime. Start today by tracking your spending, identifying unnecessary subscriptions, and finding ways to reduce significant expenses like housing and transportation. 2. Building your safety net through consistent saving. Consider this: $100 invested monthly with a 7% annual return grows to approximately $121,997 over 40 years. This illustrates the power of compound interest working in your favor. Start by building an emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. Set up automatic transfers on payday to ensure consistency. Your future self will thank you for creating this financial buffer, which helps avoid debt when unexpected expenses arise. After you have saved for emergencies, you can start investing without being interrupted by high unexpected expenses. 3. Growing your wealth through smart investment strategies. Making your money work for you means understanding investment fundamentals. Index funds have historically returned about 10% annually over the long term, outperforming most actively managed funds. Instead of trying to time the market, implement dollar-cost averaging by investing a fixed amount regularly. This strategy removes emotion from investing and takes advantage of market fluctuations over time. 4. Protection through portfolio diversification. As you wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, spreading investments across different asset classes protects your wealth. A 35-year-old might consider a portfolio with 75% stocks and 25% bonds, while someone nearing retirement might shift to 60% and 40% stocks. Include international investments to tap into global growth opportunities. Review and rebalance your portfolio annually to maintain your target allocation. 5. Understanding risk. The key to smart money management. Every investment carries risk, whether it's market risk, inflation risk, or liquidity risk. Your risk tolerance should align with your age and financial goals. A simple way to assess risk tolerance: could you sleep at night if your investments drop 20%? Create a buffer against risk by diversifying investments and maintaining an appropriate asset allocation for your age and goals. The higher the potential return, the higher the risk. Always consider this relationship. 6. Financial education. Your path to better decisions. Financial literacy empowers better decisions. Master critical concepts like compound interest, inflation, and tax efficiency. Quality financial education comes from reputable sources, such as financial educators with established reputations and best-selling financial books. Dedicate 30 minutes daily to reading financial news or books. Understanding market cycles and basic economics helps you make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes. 7. Goal setting. Your roadmap to wealth: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart goals drive success. Set clear milestones, such as saving $20,000 for a down payment in 2 years or building a $1 million retirement fund by age 65. Write down your goals and review them monthly. Breaking larger goals into smaller, manageable targets makes them less overwhelming and more accessible. 8. Income expansion. Creating multiple revenue streams. According to the IRS, millionaires average 7 income streams. Beyond your primary job, consider rental properties, dividend stocks, or online businesses. Digital products like courses or ebooks can generate passive income while you sleep. Start small, Dedicate 5 to 10 hours weekly to building a side hustle. Focus on scalable opportunities that align with your skills and interests. 9. Debt management. Avoiding financial pitfalls. Not all debt is created equal. Mortgage debt at 3% interest can be strategic, while credit card debt at 20% destroys wealth. Use the debt avalanche method. Tackle the highest interest debt first while maintaining minimum payments on other debts. Maintain a credit score above 740 for the best lending terms. Keep your debt-to-income ratio below 36% to ensure financial flexibility. 10. Long game. Cultivating patience and discipline. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. If you invested $10,000 in the S&P 500 at the beginning of 1990, despite experiencing multiple recessions, the dot-com bubble burst, the 2008 financial crisis, and the 2020 pandemic crash, your investment would have grown to approximately $217,547 by the end of 2023, assuming all dividends were reinvested. Behavioral finance shows that emotional decisions often lead to poor outcomes. Stay focused on long-term goals during market volatility. Create an investment system to guide decisions during turbulent times. In conclusion, building wealth is a journey that demands intentional actions and discipline. By mastering these 10 principles, living below your means, consistently saving, investing wisely, diversifying, managing risk, prioritizing financial education and setting clear goals, expanding income streams, therefore handling debt effectively, and embracing a long-term mindset, you can lay a strong foundation for financial success. Remember, wealth building is not about quick gains, it's about consistent, well-informed decisions that accumulate over time. Start today by implementing one principle at a time and watch how these small steps lead to a more secure and prosperous financial future. Building lasting wealth requires consistently implementing these principles over time. Success comes from making informed decisions, staying disciplined, and maintaining a long-term perspective. Start applying these principles today, and watch your wealth grow steadily. Your future financial security depends on your actions now.